Hey everybody, I'm really sorry. I was supposed to talk to you about something today, a concept, this old saying, but I can't remember it, you know? I mean, I know all of you know because you're reading the title of this video below, but I'm trying to remember it, and it's on the tip of my tongue, you know? It's right there. That was it. Tip of the tongue is what I'm talking about today. Good morrow, viewers of the UNTube. My name is Jonah Hensley, and today I'll be talking to you about the phenomenon known as tip of the tongue. Now, tip of the tongue actually means that you're trying to recall a word, name, some form of information. Something's blocking it, though, and you just can't seem to retrieve that word or name or information. And it's really frustrating, you know, because you know it, but you can't remember it. But of course, don't worry. This is just yours and my problem. This problem occurs across all the world, across cultures, nations, societies. Everyone has to deal with this. And we have to worry about it more as we get older. The number of cases in which tip of the tongue occurs increases as you get older. So as an 80-year-old man trying to remember the name of your elementary school best friend, I wish you luck in your endeavor, because you'll probably fail multiple times. Now, tip of the tongue actually comes from the French saying that I'm about to butcher, I'm very sorry. Au revoir, monsieur le bout de la langue, which means having the word on the tip of your tongue. But when tip of the tongue actually came into psychological notice, it was 1890 and William James. He talked about the concept of tip of the tongue, however, he never actually labeled it. Then, a while later, Sigmund Freud came along, as we all know he does in every psychological matter. And he talked about how he believed that remembering familiar words or similar words has to do with some form of unconscious psychological factors, as we know he loves the unconscious. But the actual first empirical research done on tip of the tongue states was done in 1966 by two Harvard researchers known as Roger Brown and David McNeil. They wanted to discover if tip of the tongue was an actual psychological factor or if maybe it was just an illusion that's been around for a long time. What they did was that they would have the participants sit in front of them and they would give them the definition of a word, and the participant would have to name the word. The participant also was asked to say whenever they were having a tip of the tongue moment. What the results showed was that there are three different types of tip of the tongue moments. First one was when the participant could not remember the name of the word and the experiment ended up telling them. Second one, the participant remembered the word before the experimenter had to tell them. The last one, which is most interesting, is that the participants remembered a word and told the experimenter before the experimenter could tell them the actual word. But the word participants said was wrong, but was similar in nature to it. So tip of the tongue moments happen for real. This is just some illusion. But now let's move on to actual neurological basis of this and today's research done on it. Tip of the tongue states actually occur across multiple structures in the brain, and scientists are still trying to realize what it is that's causing this. And there's research being done recently on it. In 2001, research was done on trying to see which brain structure specifically had to deal with tip of the tongue. They've put the participants in an fMRI and caused them to have a tip of the tongue state. What they discovered was two specific structures: the left dorsolateral prefrontal cortex and the anterior cingulate cortex. Now, whenever the participant was in the tip of the tongue state, when they remembered the word, both of these lit up. More interesting enough, whenever the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex lit up more often whenever the person remembered the word but didn't give up on the word. So this shows that there are neurological bases to this actual psychological factor. And we're still learning more and more about it every day. So if you want to know more about tip of the tongue, look in the links below. They'll send you to certain research articles done on it. Have a nice day, and please remember my name because you'll probably forget and you'll go into another tip of the tongue state.